Hi everyone, it's Gary Wilson, and I have a different topic tonight. This topic I call the promise. The promise is a technique I learned from a guy named Bill Bartman, a wonderful gentleman, and if you ever get a chance to meet him, I highly recommend you take a moment to reach out, shake his hand, and exchange a few words with him. I promise you he'll remember you for life. He'll always be a friend, and don't be surprised if he greets you with a hug. But there's a lot to the man. He's known as Billionaire Bill Bartman. Don't let that nickname fool you. He drives an old truck just like me, but more importantly, he's a man of character. And one of the things he taught me was when you're trying to achieve your goals, we all have goals. Everybody writes goals. The famous adage is at New Year's we make New Year's resolutions, and by January 2nd, they're all but done. In other words, done as in we're not going to get them done. But there's a process I use. I call making a promise. So what I do is I go through all the normal processes that work for me for determining what my values are, setting goals to achieve, to live those values, determining what actions I need to take to achieve those goals, and planning those actions. But the magic secret formula that enables me to get them done is I make a promise to myself every night before I go to bed. And I make the same promise. I repeat it when I wake up. I have it written down. Actually, I have a couple of promises written down. And all I say is I promise that I will be the best person I can be the best me I can be each and every day. And I will not go to sleep until I've accomplished my three most important objectives that I set out to do for that day the night before. I promise you, people, if you do this, you'll reach every objective, you'll reach every goal that really is truly is important. Most of those are going to be related to serving other people. I can promise you, if you do that, you have plenty of what you want. Another form of wisdom there, by the way, from a gentleman named Zig Ziglar. Tell you what, you should read his book or listen to his tape called Goals. Bill Bartman's book, uh, Secrets of Self-Made Billionaire. But please excuse me if the wording's not exactly right. Don't let the title fool you. There's a lot more to that book, and in the book, there's a very good lesson and a message about making a promise. If you think about it, all of us make promises to our loved ones, our spouses, our children, our parents, uh, fellow members of church, our co-workers. And if you think about it, we generally keep our promises. We may not always keep our goals, but we will always keep our promises. If you make a promise that you'll take the actions necessary to achieve your goals, folks, I promise you'll achieve those goals. Any questions, you just let me know. You can always email anytime. Uh, Gary Wilson Gary at winrealtyadvisors.com. You could even call the office, 412-415-3328. I'd love to speak to you.